Hi everyone, this is Vageliss and this is Metal Facts episode number 10. Here today we have a special guest, Waltteri from Paradise Lost. He's the drummer and don't want to waste any more time. We're jumping in right to the first question. So, Waltteri, where are you from?
I'm from Helsinki, Finland.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Well, not originally from Helsinki, but that's where I'm nowadays based.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, originally from northern Finland. But
Where exactly?
it's quite, well, I mean, it's on the same sort of region as Oulu, but it's like a small village.
Okay, it's really far away from Helsinki, really far away. So, how old are you?
I'm 27 now.
27, okay. How many years were you playing the drums?
I think since I was 3 or 4 years old.
What?
Yeah, so I think since 98 or something.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. So, have you ever forced yourself to practice?
Sometimes, but usually it just comes naturally. Like whenever I have stuff coming up that I need to rehearse for.
Okay.
Like gigs or studio sessions or whatever.
Well, how many times do you usually practice? How many hours?
I would say like maybe 3-4 times a week, something like that nowadays.
Okay, awesome. When did you become a pro?
I would say like 2013 maybe. So
2013.
Yeah, about 9 years ago.
9 years ago. Yeah. Okay. How many albums you have recorded so far? Give or take.
I would say like 10 to 15, something like that.
Okay.
I can't remember it.
I know it's many. How many bands have you performed in?
That's a tough one.
Or shows, or recordings?
Bands, I would say like maybe 15 to 20.
15 to 20.
Because I've been doing a lot of session work with
I know, that's why I'm asking that. Okay.
Again, I don't.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact amount.
Yeah, of course. Now, that's a tough one. How lucky you think you were, and how much work you put in to get where you are? Percentage, how lucky you think you were during your whole career?
I consider myself as like extremely lucky to be able to do this for a living and to play with these amazing musicians and be around with these people.
Awesome. So you put high percentage of being
absolutely,
lucky.
like 120%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. Did the Finnish government help you at all during your the first time you started playing the drums until up until now?
Government. It's kind of hard to... I mean, I went to this music school, like conservatory, where I actually got my what's it called, like degree of musician, something like that. But
was that for free?
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
that's the basic thing.
Yeah, exactly.
For you to do there.
Yeah.
It's not that you got any other money or something like that.
No,
just that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So we go to the last question, which is we're gonna go a little bit deeper with our one, and it's this. What did you envision when you were practicing the drums? Who did you look up to? If you had any mentors, or did you had any plan? You were just playing the drums and that was it, or you had something in mind while you were, doing all these years?
Well, I think ever since I was like a very small kid, it was always my dream to become like a professional musician. I never had a plan B, and that was my only goal. Really, that's been like that throughout my life. But of course, there's been lots of people helping me out over the years, and I think my stepdad was one of the first ones because he had a drum kit, and that's the first drum kit that I actually got to
practice on.
Yeah, before I got my own kit when I was like 12, and but it's always been like an ultimate dream to be a musician. So.
Did you had any mentors or people that you reached out and you asked him questions, or you had any person around you besides your stepfather, as you said?
I think in the last 10 years, Heikki Saari from Fintroll. He used to play with Northern as well, Winter Sun, loads of bands. He's probably my most important mentor.
Oh, really?
The years. Yeah, I mean, he's such a great guy, great drummer, and we're very close friends. So he's been helping me out with a lot of stuff and giving some advice and stuff like that, without like patronizing or anything. Like that.
Yeah. So if any younger musicians, not really young musicians, but if someone's already playing some years and already is having something, he already knows how to deal with some stuff, what would you suggest to do to get his, to show his abilities to the world? What do you suggest for him to do as a next step to go out and reach out for bands or YouTube channel? What do you suggest that maybe something that you did was the key point that got you out of your country?
Right. Well, I mean, obviously there's lots of different ways to do it, but the way it worked out for me was to start putting up my drum videos on YouTube and get more sort of attention online. When I was a teenager and started putting up some like drum covers of my favorite bands, then I just at some point reached out to the bands and sent my videos like, oh, have you seen this? Would be nice to get some feedback or something.
Yeah.
And that's
pure innocence.
Yeah.
You just wanted the feedback.
Yeah, exactly. But that's how it like initially I started to get a little bit of like reputation and I would say especially nowadays social media is very important thing, but it's definitely not the only thing.
I get what you mean. Now I heard something the other day. Lauri from Wolford, the bass player, is also the guitar player for Blood Red Hourglass, and he told me that you joined the band for one show because the drummer had corona and you had to
Blood Red Hourglass.
So you had to learn how many songs in a week?
14, I think.
14. Yeah. I heard that you did 0 mistakes. How do you practice for something like that? How do you practice for something like that?
Well, the way that
in such a short of time.
The way that I approach those songs, because I didn't know any of them before.
So from scratch.
Yeah. From scratch, exactly. So I took it as a challenge, and the way I did it was just I listened to the song once and then made some markings on paper at the same time. Marked out the basic structure of the song. Yeah,
that's what I do. I always, suggest people to do that as a first thing. You write down whatever you hear.
Exactly. You're gonna save a lot of time. By that. And then when you have everything written down, like roughly, then your brain already sort of registers it differently. So the next time you hear the song and follow the
structure you written down.
And then after that, it doesn't take that many times. You have to actually listen to the song. But for me, it was most important to just learn the structures. And because musically, it's exactly the stuff that I'm probably the most comfortable with.
So it's something that you feel like comfortable playing.
Yeah, like melodic death metal type of thing. I've been playing a lot of
that kind of stuff.
That kind of stuff, yeah. So playing wise, it wasn't
that much of a challenge.
Yeah, but
learning them.
Yeah, just learning 14 songs in a few days. That was
that's tough.
Yeah, but it went pretty smooth in the end.
Awesome.
And I absolutely love the guys.
They're really, really good. I played with those guys sometimes, especially this year. Actually, we had I think 2 or 3 shows in the same area with Wolford. So Lauri had to do,
exactly,
to play 2 bands.
But that wasn't even the shortest notice that I've had for playing.
Given that one.
Amorphis 3 years ago, I think it was, and I had like maybe 18 hours time to learn the full set.
Full set?
Yeah. It was like...
I'm not going to ask how did it go, because I'm pretty sure it went well, because no one will call you or someone if they believe that they will not take the full responsibility and, make it done.
But I mean, those songs I was kind of familiar with already.
Okay.
So it was fairly easy.
Okay.
Just to.
Fairly.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I
18 hours.
I was absolutely shitting myself. I have to be honest. But since I was somewhat familiar with most of them songs, that made it so much easier. But still, it was like I didn't sleep at all because I was actually visiting my parents the night before in northern Finland, and I got the call like, "Can you be at the airport in the morning in Helsinki?"
So you had to fly also?
Yeah, to fly. Where was the gig? In Czech Republic, I think.
Okay.
So
it was just for one show?
2 shows.
2 shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 festival shows. So the night before, I got the call and like, can you do this show? And I was like,
electrified.
Yeah, of course. And then when I hung up, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get to Helsinki?
To start with.
Yeah, in time.
Yeah.
But then I just looked up, I'm just gonna get a night train from Oulu and then learn the songs on the train and then straight to the airport.
And how long is the distance between Oulu and Helsinki? It's like 8 hours?
I think it's about 6-7 hours.
6-7 hours. Yeah. So you had 6-7 hours to learn, and then you stayed up all night.
Yeah.
So you can be able to remember.
Yeah, and that actually made it more sort of nerve-wracking in a way, because even if you sort of knew the songs, then when you had 0 sleep, you kind of start second-guessing yourself. Like,
am I able to
exactly.
make it through?
Yeah.
I just don't understand that.
So it was
a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. But once the shows actually went really well, considering
the situation,
all of this,
of course, yeah.
It was such a rewarding feeling. Like,
awesome, man. Awesome.
So ever since that, I can't never use the short amount of time as an excuse to turn down.
Your confidence went high because someone said if you want your confidence to grow, pick a goal that you think that you're not gonna make it, and make it happen.
Yeah.
And then you're there.
Yeah. So when this Blood Red Hourglass thing came up,
you were like, okay,
yeah.
I got it.
I mean, week is still a fairly short amount of time.
Yeah.
But still, I thought like, I think it's gonna be alright.
Yeah.
But since I didn't know any of the songs, at some point I was like, I'm really gonna be able to.
That's a really big problem. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Man, thank you so much for your time.
No worries. My pleasure.
I have to let you go now.
No worries.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Have a great show, and I'll see you guys really soon.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.